Sega.
Take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights, the colors all around. I'm running wild, living fast and free. Got no regrets inside of me. Not looking back, not giving up, not letting go. I'll keep on running. I'm gonna reach for the stars, although they look pretty far. I'm gonna find my own way and take a chance on today. The sky will start so bright, the colors feel so right. I've never felt like this, I'll keep on running. The sky will start so bright, the colors feel so right. Just take my hand, we're gonna reach for the stars
What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome to Let's Play Sonic Colors. This is a patron pick series, so if you guys are excited for this episode, be sure to thank those patrons who chose this particular game. And man, has it been a while since I've played this game. Look at this beautiful title screen. Look at all these wisps going on in the background. I'm a big fan of this game, but again, it's been a good 4 or 5 years, so bear with me as I attempt to remember how to play. I'm pretty sure when I first played this, I played it with a GameCube controller. Unfortunately, right now I'm holding a Wiimote and nunchuck, so we'll see how that goes. But how hype was that intro? I love the visuals, and that song gets me so pumped up every single time. I actually used to Navigator. I guess we'll leave the Navigator on for now. I used to listen to that song all the time when I was playing Smash Bros. With a good friend of mine. It always got me so hyped up. And I guess without any further delay, let's hop into it. So Act 1, the Tropical Resort. Man, it's been a while since I played a Sonic game in general. So let's see how this goes. I don't remember the controls at all. So let's hope for the best. So B is like boost. Does B boost? I remember, oh that's right, there are those rails. I remember, it's all coming back a bit. Can I not dash or anything? Or homing dash? Doesn't seem so. I do remember that this game wasn't exactly the best received, but it was actually it looked really cool. And it was something that I was really looking forward to playing after I played Sonic Generations, which honestly is a really good game. I enjoyed that game a lot. I platinumed it when it first came out. Let's see if we can boost a little bit. Blow some of these enemies back. But that was what first sparked my interest in this game, actually. And ever since then, I'd been looking into it, and ironically, around... Oh, that's right, we can do all these tricks in the air. Of course, Sonic just looking cool and everything. And you can notice those rings in the ground. I'm pretty sure we can bury under there with one of the, what's it called? Wisps later on. Get on rails to grind. Move left or right while grinding to switch rails. Okay, so we can do that. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Rip. Well, I guess we'll grab this. Oh, yeah, around the time that I was actually interested in playing this game, Chugga Conroy started doing a Let's Play of it, and that was my first initial, sort of interest in the game in general. And so I played it a bit. I didn't get too far. I think I only got to like the second world or so. But it was definitely an enjoyable experience. So I think we freed all the wisps, and that's what counts as beating the level. Oh, and if I recall correctly, you can like break these individual parts. How is it again? That's what it is. The Z button or whatever. Yeah, it's the Z button, right? Man, it has been a minute. You can get one of those things and, I don't know, work on it. I was getting a bunch of S ranks and all that because I was a completionist, so I would go back and try to S rank every single level before moving on, but for all intents and purposes in this episode, that will not be the case, so we can actually see a decent amount of the game. I mean, Sonic does move fast, but we'll see what we're actually able to get through in this particular session. Sonic is a series that I didn't grow up in a very typical way. I wouldn't consider myself like one of those like true Sonic fans. Whoa, what is that? My first Sonic game was actually Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which may be the case for a lot of people my age who grew up with the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube. And that was my first like, wow, I actually really like this character and this is a really cool series. And the only game really since then that I've played that really got that same level of joy was Sonic Generations. And then even not to the same extent. I'm not a huge fan of the old school classic Sonic games. Can I get up there? There we go. Ooh, we got some platforming. That's right, Sonic can like double jump in this. That's not typical, is it? And there's a red ring. No red ring of death this time around, though. You can probably boost through all these guys, right? Yeah, we got plenty of bar left. Oh, and there's a red ring behind there. That's sneaky. That is sneaky. I gotta remember to use my boost. Yeah, I enjoyed Sonic Generations a lot, and that's part of the reason I was just interested in this game in general. Let me know what your guys' experiences are with the Sonic series in general. Because I know it's pretty split between classic and 3D and... Oh man, we got some cutscenes. I remember the humor in these games is great.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is...
It is a pretty cool looking environment if you ask me.
My brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally
It looks totally harmless. We just had to blow through a bunch of robots on the way here.
Built amusement park equals evil plot for us to play. Lucky for us, he's not very good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot?
Come on, Tails, you're supposed to be smarter.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
It's almost like it
I
was
wouldn't
a
say it's
trap.
that easy.
Hello, happy people. Buckle up as Eggman's
What?
ultra-accelerating space elevator whisks you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun.
That looks like quite the adventure.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash
Yep.
the place.
Man, this thing's got crazy fast acceleration.
Sonic's used to that though, so no big deal for him.
You call this fast?
This amusement park has been constructed entirely out of a sense of remorse.
Entirely out of a sense of remorse for my past.
Associated with any sort of evil plot
Oh,
or
man.
meditated misdeeds.
Well, that's a relief.
The naivete. Oh, Sonic.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to. Huh?
Oh no, what could possibly be going wrong?
Your voice chip is stuck on Cowboy again. Stop talking and net those aliens.
Come on here, you little varmints.
Gotta love these robots. I love that it's kind of been a theme throughout a lot of Sonic's history to have these sorts of two, or like a pair of villainous robots.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know if you guys
what's
watched the
going on.
Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon way back in the day, but I watched that a bunch, and what were their names? There was one that was like a rooster, and one that was like a drill.
Hey, what's going on?
What were their names? Man, I don't remember, but that was really funny. Regardless, these wisps, there's a lot going on with them. I'm pretty sure they're called wisps. I'm pretty sure, at least. Oh, did my controller die? Or did it just disconnect? That's my... Ooh, Espio. I'm ready to continue on with the game, so for all intents and purposes, we'll just keep going with that. Oh, and you get, like, to pick a profile and everything. Where's Knuckles, though? Oh, well. That'll work for us. So, looks like we don't really have the ability to go too many other places. So, we'll stick here. That's right, I remember this map and everything. Oh, man. The collectibles are really cool. I appreciate that they give a lot of replayability to each level, and that there are multiple tracks vertically, or you know, different rails you can take, different paths that lead to different collectibles, experiences, all that stuff. It was a lot of fun going back through and hunting down a lot of the red rings and all that. And of course, aiming for that S rank and a faster time. Oh, this is one of those segments. Neat. Okay. Oh. I was like looking at the bottom of the screen to see like, oh, is that like a lightning sign, or is that telling me something else? It's definitely telling me something else, and probably should have been looking a little bit more closely at what was going on around me. Huh? I was totally not knowing what was going on there. So is this like more of the tutorial-esque level, I guess? I apologize in advance for those of you that actually know what you're doing in this game and are struggling to endure my awful play. Regardless, we're doing a pretty good job of at least cruising along. Oh, I want to get up there, and I want to be able to bounce out or homing attack all of those enemies up there. Communications with the Wii remote have been interrupted. I knew it. I knew I was gonna die. Alright, I'm going to get a replacement and I'll be back. Alright, we are living. Oh man. My yikes. My family is actually going to be moving soon, so it's a little bit of a struggle to find where all the batteries and all that stuff were, and I'm so not used to using batteries for controllers just because of like newer generation stuff. So we've got that we can use. You can also hit the crouch button while you're jumping. I should mention, if there have been like instructions that are verbally given throughout the level and stuff that I'm just totally missing out on, know that that might be a thing, because I do not currently have a comfortable way of watching or listening to audio while doing this. And it's a shame, but it's just kind of the fact of the matter right now, because of my whole recording setup with the TV and my audio output and everything. I just don't really have that option, unfortunately. So, bear with me. Oops. What is that, yellow-ish... What was their warning sign about? Either way, let's boost on through here. Because we got plenty of boost to work with. I'm sure I'm missing plenty as I boost through the level and everything. And honestly, that's an aspect of Sonic that I feel kind of mixed about, is that I feel like you're forced to go through the levels really quickly to try and get the rank you want, but at the same time there are all these collectibles, there are all these different routes to get, and shortcuts that you really can't react to in time. Let's break through with a stomp attack. And yes, to an extent you could argue it, you know, improves replayability and such, but sometimes I feel like it kind of hinders the initial experience with a particular level. Regardless, we made it through this one, and there was plenty of... what is it like? There's plenty of stuff we could have done better, I'd imagine, but it's not the end of the world. The music's always fun to listen to, the visuals are always cool to see, and the levels are fun to explore just in general. Are we able to move on to another world now, or what? No? Okay, just showing a little cutscene for the heck of it. What is this? Act 4. It's like a boss battle of some sort, maybe? Or just the final level? I totally don't remember. Like I said, it's been like a good 4 or 5 years since I've played this game or even really thought about it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's right. You can do the spin dash and all? Man, it has really been a while. How am I... Oh, that thing is doing that. There we go. Oh, I should have headed up there. I reacted too slowly. Don't want to get hit by any of the spike things that... What? Now there are 2 of them? Not a fan of that. Oh, was that really all there was to it? Now that was a short level. But yeah, I really wish I had like an audio setup that would enable me to really just kind of more relaxedly and fully listen to the music in some of these games that I have for the Wii and the Nintendo 64 and stuff, because I still use a big CRT and my computer with a microphone and all, but I don't have like a standard audio out that would of course be not delayed from, you know, listening through the recording device or something like that. So it's a real shame that I get to miss out on this excellent voice acting. Granted, it's definitely better than Sonic Adventure 2. Or whatever you are. Look at Tails being inclusive all the way back in 2000... When did this game come out?
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into
a translator. How do you reconfigure something into a translator? Right? Like something that can just generally interpret sounds?
And got powered up with like some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe. I feel you, Tails.
Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan.
That translator thing kind of looks like a Switch. Maybe Tails was just really ahead of his time. He was playing the Switch before anyone else had their hands on it. Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't think that was the final act. Yeah, actually, who am I kidding? I can see the 2 other, like, dots left in this world. We still got plenty to do. That would be really quick. If somebody is, you know, currently playing as poorly as I am, is able to beat the first world in all of, like, 20 minutes, that would be not a good look. So let's see what we can do here. Well, that wasn't exactly... I'd imagine what we were supposed to do, given where all of, like, the lines were and all that. Let's see, I'd rather go up. Whoa! That's... We definitely flew there. So, I think what I'd like to do is... Wait, no, I don't want to go that way. Huh? Okay, so we're going to turn this way. And... I'm still not sure on how I'm supposed to adjust my angle once I've kind of activated that already, but... Oh, do I really not have any boost? Oh, I thought I had boost. I was like, I'm just gonna blast through all these guys. But, seems that that's not going to be the case. That's less than ideal. Okay, okay. What do we want to do here? Let's see if we can aim all the way up there, right? Nice! We get rewarded a red ring for it. Now, which way do I want to go? Let's head up here. Whoa! That was intense. What are these things? Are they like targets I'm supposed to get? That's what it looks like. How do I get out of here though? Can I... There we go. I see a red ring down here. So we'll pick that up. And no, 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 no. Wait, I want to double jump once I'm up there, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, we are falling. And that is not a pit I want to fall into. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. It should be good enough, though. Man, those spikes were scary. It was like falling, I saw the balloons, and I was like, no, 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 not the spikes. At least they're not insta-death like they are in, you know, the Mega Man games. Those are where I'm most familiar with, spike pits and all that. So we still got an A rank. The game must be pretty lenient, or at least it is in the first world, if a performance like myself, or, you know, performances like my own, are able to get A ranks on some of these levels, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll continue looking at this tropical resort. And off we go. I think, if I recall correctly, that yellow triangle, the caution triangle, I guess? You want to call it that? No, I tried to walk off and do a double jump. Obviously didn't turn out too well, but I'm pretty sure it shows up only when there's actually like a chance of you dying. Like there's a pit you can actually fall into and die. Which would explain why it showed up in that one particular area where, guess what? I died. Can I get down here? I can. Thank you very much. And then we'll head all the way up to the, I would imagine, relatively safer route up top. I only say that because, well, let's face it, when you're on that top route, you have a lot more distance before you fall, so you can potentially react to something. Can I get up there? Probably somehow, right? And on top of that, if you do fall, there are plenty more opportunities for things to, I guess, fall or come in between you and your fall. And we're already pretty much at the end of the level. Wow. That's crazy. And we did get 4 of those rings, so that's good. Oh, and I had boost I could have used. Wow. Those red rings must not count for a lot of the score, because we got 4 of them, but, I mean, given it was a short level, it probably took me a lot longer than it was supposed to. Yeah, a minute and a half was still really short for this particular level, so... Oh well. Like I said, that first run-through on these levels, you know, you're really torn between exploring the different routes, collecting the collectibles, and of course going fast to get that first, or that S rank.
23, 24,
which is a little bit of a shame, but with such short levels, maybe it adds to the replayability. Not nearly enough.
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to give me a cheeseburger and a shake.
I mean, to be fair, Eggman looks like he's had quite a few of those cheeseburgers and shakes.
Idiot.
Get me more aliens! Eggman's great.
Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
He's a real great character in the Sonic Boom cartoon as well. I watched that with my brother quite a bit.
Nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time really nothing will stop me.
What could possibly stop you? Knock knock. Sonic? What?
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great. I thought nobody would get that.
Don't worry, Sonic, we got you.
You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy.
The big boy?
At least I know he won't screw it.
Uh-oh.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye. Wow. That is certainly a big boy. Is this Zelda?
Guess it's time
Our
for
first
me
boss
to
is some
start
boss with like a
stopping.
large eye of some sort. We're probably going to need to repeatedly hit over and over. Are you sure this isn't a Zelda game? First boss motifs, right? Okay, so if I had to guess, we're gonna need to climb up on these guys, and eventually, I don't know, drop down on the eye. There in the middle, use the platforms to get closer. Really? I'm probably gonna have to attack it with the, what's it called? The eye, not the eye, the wisp thing. Oh, or just homing attack, I guess. I guess that works too. Except now there are these homing attacks. It's got a homing attack of its own. That's my thing, boss. Whoa. Oh, is that like a clawed attack thing there? Oh, and the star. Yikes. We are bobbing and weaving. Oh. Did that seriously not count as a hit? I thought the blades were like essentially hitting me. Is it dead? No, there's no way it's dead already. Really? Well, I guess it's dead. All the rings flying around and, well, the fact that it's disappeared, I guess it's dead. Quick 3 hits and it's done. Didn't even use the wisp or anything. Give me that life. There we go. Well, cool. I mean, again, it is the first world, I guess, so I can't expect it to be the most difficult of fights. Nor is Sonic ever really, you know, the series for big, massive boss fights. I guess maybe in Sonic Adventure 2 towards the end there, but...
Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code.
It's in binary code, so only you can read it.
Okay.
Tails
let's go
fluent in binary.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Man, if only a device like this existed. To be fair though, Google Translate's getting pretty good.
It says
His name is Talks-a-Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and...
Faraway soda.
where flowers water them with dances. You know, it's probably...
I think your machine still has some...
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs. Yeah, just a few.
I think I can figure this out though.
I guess it's progress. It's at least interpreting the voices.
He's from a
Yacker.
race of beings called
Yeah, and they are called the Wisps. Okay.
Wisps?
No, wisps with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
I love the, like, aside to the player.
Sure. So anyway, they're either being used
By an
for the
evil man. I
purpose
wonder who that evil man could be.
or to make underwear to be worn by Sonic. Just hear save them over and over.
Aww. Poor thing.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
Sounds like a good plan to me, Sonic.
The mouse man said to wrangle every piece of this mess.
Yikes, that's quite the cleanup project.
From the robot's point of view, it's actually...
That's a pretty fair point.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
I can't even imagine what the electricity bill would be like in a park like this. Eggman must have a lot of money. Where'd that all come from? Also, yikes. It's not gonna matter that much, but there's the arm, and it's definitely doing something it's not supposed to. Can't imagine that's gonna go over very well. So there are a couple different planets that have been opened up. I don't remember exactly what this one is. I think this one is the one yeah, this is the one I went to second before. So we'll probably do this Act 1 of Sweet Mountain. Be sure to listen to the music. It's a pretty solid soundtrack, if I might say so myself. And the design of this place is really cool. I'm a big fan of, well, all the sweets and just the creativity and, you know, whoa. Where am I supposed to... Okay. It's a little all over the place. It's a little bit difficult to figure out exactly what's going on, but it is a really cool looking area, if you ask me. I know we missed the red ring there, but I'm not going to be too bothered by it. Instead, let's take a nice, rather fast, I was going to say leisurely, but definitely not leisurely. Can I? Game, please? I just want to go through the rainbow ring. No! Can you? There we go. I'm trying to hit B. Oh, that's right. This is where they introduced drifting. But, yeah, I was going to say leisurely tour, though. But, this is Sonic. We don't really have time to have a leisurely stroll through. I should also mention, if you haven't seen a speedrun of this game, it's really cool. Change forms of the yellow wisp while on diggable ground for the quick burrowing drill form. Okay. Cool. So if I recall correctly... Whoa. This is really neat. Let's get some of that kiwi. I'm down for that. So we can drill a bit more. What happens if we keep going even lower? Oh, we broke through. That's pretty cool. And we found ourselves a red ring. Whoa. Huh? Am I like back in the old world levels or what? I guess it works. We'll keep on moving. I'm sure there's a red ring down here somewhere. It looks like these switches end up destroying the robots in the background. It's kind of funny. And onward we go. Oh, we got a little gingerbread man there. Alright. Is that popcorn? You can burrow here in drill form. Really? I wouldn't have guessed it. Alright.
Burrow.
What? How did... Huh? Someone want to explain that one to me? Is there just an enemy I'm not seeing, or... Is there some coding to that delicious treat that means I can't dig there and I inadvertently hurt myself in attempting to do so, or what? Whoa. Alright, so we're gonna try and go ahead and speed along here. Whoa. Ah, I see. That's the typical bumper placement to troll you. And there we go. Whoa. Yeah, I think easily one of the coolest parts of this game is the visuals. Amazing! I mean, if you say so yourself. I certainly wouldn't consider myself amazing when it comes to this game. And that's the end of the first act of Sweet Mountain. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Again, I think it's a pretty hype song, and the visuals are really cool, really creative, really different for just a platformer in general. And I think they're really well done, especially when you consider that's the Wii. Hopefully my capture card picks it up to the same degree that I can see it in person, obviously. But I think we'll leave it at that. Like I've said, there's a lot to this game. There are a lot of these different worlds, planets, and there's a bunch of comedy in the dialogue and all. I haven't played this game to its completion, but I've watched a decent amount of it. If you are looking to continue watching a playthrough of this, I know Chugga Conroy did a really good one a long time ago. I do feel like I'm doing a little bit of an injustice to the game by playing it for the first time, or showing you guys this game after not having played it for 4 or 5 years, but this game is a lot cooler when you know what you're doing in it, and you can play through the levels a little bit more tactfully, a little bit more strategy, and of course while listening to the audio. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this look at Sonic Colors, its world, the characters, the dialogue, and the gameplay, of course, and enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button, because I say that in my videos. More so what I meant was, be sure to thank the patrons, because again, the only reason that this type of a series, this game, got on my channel is because of their input. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, you can always find a link in the description below. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video of mine, whichever of mine it may be. But until then, this is Moon Knight Zero, and this mission is complete.